What's up, everybody? It's Dre Trades, and we're gonna do a weekend video, and we're gonna talk about a stock trade that I put on Friday that I'm real excited about. Think it has a real great chance of making me huge money, huge profits, to be exact, 142% on my money. And that trade involves Airbnb, which I put a credit spread on, right, on the put side that expires a year from now. And I'm going to show you exactly what I did. Now, when you trade options, especially, any kind of spread for the most part, because options have time value and you have to make an opinion. You have to have an opinion of what the stock's going to do. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Or is it going to go sideways? Make your opinion and then place your trade around that. So I think Airbnb is going to be higher from here. And right now it's trading at 149.77, and you can see that on the chart. Now, the only bad thing is we don't have a lot of data on Airbnb. It's a new stock. This stock looks like it IPO'd on December 10th, and it's, for the most part, it's just been trading for about a month. Here's the daily, right? Not much there. We could basically say we hit a low and we got a higher low right there. That's all I know. So this trade that I put on is gonna go a year out. So if I show you the monthly, right, we got 2 bars. We're gonna kind of place the trade. It's gonna be over here. Now, let me show you this trade. Like I said, we don't have a lot of data, but we're gonna place the trade anyway. And I believe the stock is going higher. So I'm placing this trade based on the stock will be higher than it is today a year from now. And to do that, I sold a credit spread, and I sold an at the money credit spread right here. And at the money means the first strike that I sold is right there at the money, right? The stock is trading at 149.77. So at the money is 150, right? So I'm going to sell that, and being a credit spread, that means I have to buy another strike below it, right? So I'm going to sell this 150 and I'm going to buy the 130. That's actually what I did, all right? So I sold the 150 and I bought the 130. Now, if you notice, that's 20 strikes wide, right? 150, 145, 140, 135, 130. The difference between 130 and 150 is 20 points. Now, when you trade options, everything with options and looking at the option trade chain is times 100. So a 20-point spread between the credit spread times 100 is $2,000. All right, so I have $2,000 at risk, all right? So I'm going to try to explain this to you, and if you have any questions, put them in a comment, and I'll try to hit you back and try to straighten it out. But I'm going to try to make this as simple as I can. All right, so I sold the 150 and I bought the 130. My risk is $2,000. Now to do that, I got money. That's why it's called a credit spread. They gave me money, put it right in my account, and I sold it for $111.75, right? So that I received $1,175 to put that trade on, right? So remember, my risk is $2,000, but hey, they gave me $1,175 to put that trade on. So my actual risk, the actual risk is $825. That's it. So now let me show you what happens when we analyze it. So let's kind of look at the Analyze tab here. All right, now I'm going to try to explain this to you. Okay, so we're basically going to look at this purple, the blue line, turquoise, no, whatever color that is, blue. Let's go with blue, okay? That is where the stock will be in the future. And you can look up here in the top right-hand corner. It says January 21st, 2022. That's when the option expires, basically a little over a year. Now, this strike here, remember I bought the 130. I'm going to put that right there. That's the most I could lose, all right? And then here I sold the 150. Right, so that's basically the most I can gain. I'm capping my gains by selling at 150, and I cap my losses by selling at 130. So the most I can make, and if you look at the lower left-hand corner over here, right, you could see the numbers change as I move the cursor. So it says on 1/22/22, that's when the options expire, I will I'll make 1175 as long as Airbnb is above 150. Hey, today it's trading above 150. That's what I'm saying. So I just need the stock to be where it is or go higher. Just don't go any lower for the next year, and I'm going to make 1175 on my money. That's it. Done, right? Sit back, relax. I made 142% on my money if that comes to fruition. All right, so the most I can lose now, like you see this line coming down, and this is the stock price down here. These numbers down here, I could stretch it out a little bit. Right? This is stock. The price is 150, 140, 130. So if the stock goes down and goes below 130, look to the left. Look at the numbers right here, right? The most I will lose is 825. Now, we discussed that already. That's it. So basically, when I set this trade up, I don't have to worry about anything. All I got to do is say, hey, the most I'm going to lose is 825. Could I accept that? And if the answer is yes, then sit back and relax. And I can tell you what, I'm not going to lose that much, because as we get closer and closer to expiration, and you can be able to tell if the stock is going to be above 150 or not, I can get out early if I want to. But I'm going to hold on to this trade, and hopefully I'm right. Hopefully I'm right about Airbnb. And I think I'm going to be right just because we got the vaccine. People's going to start traveling. I think there's pent-up demand in travel and places to stay. And I think people even want to stay at Airbnbs over the hotels, because I think there'll be less chance of getting COVID. I think that's how people think, but hey, I don't know. All I know is I believe this stock is going to be higher than 150 than it is a year from now. So by putting this trade on, I'm going to make 142% on my money. So let's go over that again. Basically, I sold the 150 and I bought the 130. That's 20 points wide. That means I have $2,000 at risk. To do that trade, they gave me money in my bank account right now. $1,175 is in my account. So basically, I could take that away from my $2,000 risk. And then for my actual risk is $825. All right, now if it stays where it is today and goes higher, I make $1175. If it goes below 130, it could go to zero, and the most I can lose is $825. Now, my break even, let's say I just let it ride. My break even, where it costs me nothing, where it's just, oh, well, I walk away, it costs me nothing, is right here. And that's 138.25 right there. So basically, anything over 138.25, I'll make money. All right. It might not be as high as 150. So let's say it closes at right here, 143.10. Right. I'll be up $484. All right. So that's like 50% of my money. Okay. So I like the trade, and you can look at the chart. Like I said, here we are, and hopefully here's my line. Let's put that 150 on here. And just draw it clear across. But here's where I'm concerned. Let me pull up the weekly. All right, right here, somewhere in this area, my option expires exactly right here for the most part. All right, so I need this stock to stay above this line before it reaches here, which is a year from now. So I really like that trade. These are the kinds of trades that I put on where if they set it and forget it, you could do it with any stock. But the reason why I like this one, because these premiums are so pumped in Airbnb that you could do this for the cheap. 142% I'm going to make on my money. And I just got to sit back for a year and hopefully the stock stays where it's at or anywhere higher. You got to like that. So that's the trade I put on. Let me know if you like that. This is called a credit spread. It's a credit spread, meaning you sell one strike and you buy another strike lower for protection. You could sell the 150 and buy the 145. You could sell the 150, buy the 140, or you could sell the 130, buy the 115. You can make any combination you want, but I chose on this trade to sell the 150 and buy the 130, and I showed you the numbers behind that, and I really think I have a good chance of being right. Now, remember, we didn't see an earnings report on this thing yet. This thing could do an Uber on us. And our first earnings report, they talk about, oh my gosh, we lost $5 billion. All right, so, and then the stock will tank. All right, so it's not a guarantee like that, but let's just hope it lives up to its expectations. And that's a good way of looking at it, because I think the expectation of Airbnb is to be higher. All right, so let me know how you like this video. Let me know if you like the trade. Let me know if you do trades like that. Let me know if you have any questions. Put them in the comments below and we can talk about it. This is how I trade. I have a lot of trades on like this. So this is gold right here. It's gold. All right, so thanks for watching Dre Trades. Catch me on Twitter, Instagram at Dre Trades, and right here, Dre Trades 2 on YouTube. I'm out. Peace.